All right, guys, out here, OBX Rods Festival 2024. This year we decided to bring all trucks instead of cars. We typically bring the race cars out here, but we made a little decision to bring nothing but square bodies and OBSs, a couple of current builds, new builds, some redone builds, which is what we're going to be focusing on in this. This is my 99 crew cab, long bed, 3500 Chevrolet. When I got this truck, I actually bought it from my uncle, and it came from the original owner when he got it. I've owned this truck for almost 20 years now, and when I bought it, it was basically stock. It actually had a body lift on it and the big Texas bumpers. I immediately took all that off, did a solid axle conversion on it, Ford Dana 60 Kingpin front axle, 14-bolt rear. Originally had 410 gears and had 36 1550 MTZs on it. So as time went on, it kind of got pushed to the side, and now wanted to get it back together. It's been at the paint shop for almost 7 years. Had a couple of little imperfections in the original clear coat issues that these trucks had, and I wanted to remedy that, and my paint and body guy went a little extreme. We did a full all over, back to the victory red. It turned out amazing, and it really brought the truck back to life. So I decided I was going to go ahead and make it bigger. So went ahead and put 8-inch, 52-inch front springs in it, which gives this truck with the hangers roughly about 11 inches of lift. 40-inch boggers, 16.5/14 weld road hawks. Still got the Kingpin 60 in the front. Went with 488 gears, front and back. It does have our crossover and track bar setup on it. This is not the same as the square body, but still very similar setup. Everything's parallel to each other. This truck actually has high steer over top of leaf springs, which I incorporated the hydraulic assist into to keep that front axle super nice and clean, looking like it's floating there with nothing attached. The rear, I did custom arched springs in the back. Not too big because I still wanted to ride really good, but just enough to run a normal size block. Truck sits nice and level. As you see, it clears the 40s plenty well. Fox reservoirs in the back, single, both on the back side of the axle, and nice clean lines to the disc brakes on the rear. That rear is actually, this truck had a 14 bolt from the get-go. I put a newer 14 bolt in it, which is why you see the brake calipers on the front and not the rear like your typical disc brake conversion. Just a little something I changed up because this axle is a little bit wider and didn't want to run as much spacer on the back to level the stance out. So it's a really well built piece. Everything came out really well, as always. Functional four-wheel drive. We do not do any Bluetooth stuff. It doesn't matter how big, how small, street, off-road, radical, they all have front shafts in them. They all work. They're all functional. But really happy with the way this came out. Have very little time to work on my personal stuff, especially this go around. We had a lot of deadlines to hit for customers, and I gave myself a deadline to get this thing done and get it to the beach because it had been apart and sitting for so long. So happy I did it. Turned out great. Windows up, AC rolling, stereo playing, whole family riding. It's a cool piece that everybody can enjoy, and we get a lot of call for 88 to 98 stuff. We do a bunch of square body stuff. Everybody's like, where's the 88 to 98s? Where's the OBSs? I've had several back in the day, and this one I've held on to, and now it fits the build, as they call it, the Davis build. Everybody likes the way we're setting them up, so we're going to continue to do it. Hopefully you enjoyed looking at it. If you have any questions, please reach out. I'm going to continue to do a couple of things. I'm actually going to do some power steps on this truck as well. I just ran out of time. Didn't want anything to be halfway complete, so I didn't even start it. But we will be doing a power step kit on this truck, which we'll probably be offering that in the future sometime. These are the next generation of trucks that will come after the square bodies. They will be popular, and they will be sought after. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe.